Last time when we left off, Amberlynn completed day 6 of her squat challenge.
Alright, squats are done in real time. If I'm breathing a little hard, that's why. Okay.
This video is called An Emotional Look into My Past, recorded on November 24th, 2013. She recorded it in 2 parts. Alright, let's start part 1.
Hi everyone, I kind of wanted to talk about something different today. I made this vlog, channel, whatever you want to call it, for a few reasons. I enjoy watching so many different kinds of videos, whether it's funny or whether it's beauty gurus or weight loss vlogs or just regular people vlogs. I like what each and every single one of them has to offer. As you can tell, I've put a lot of vlogs up, I put random tags up. Well, today I figured maybe you can get to know me and why I am the way I am now. So this video is going to be about my childhood and what led me up to where I am now. I hope you stick around to watch it. I was born December 27th, 1990 in Key West, Florida. I do not remember anything about there at all. I moved to California with my parents when I was just a baby, and I grew up in California. But let's rewind
That's funny that she was born in Florida and then eventually went there to live with Destiny.
a little bit. I remember as a younger girl, I did have a very, very hard childhood. My parents were drug addicts. They abused each other, neglected each other, but it's not just about the negative things in my life. I can remember the positives. We'd go camping, and I loved the outdoors as a little girl. I was actually called the golden child because I was so tan. I was always on my bike, I was always swimming, and I was always chubby then too, but I didn't care. I went out and did things that little kids did. But as I got older, I started realizing more so that my parents weren't like normal parents. The location of using drugs was in the bathroom. So every time I'd go in there, I knew that when they came out, they'd be a different person. It wasn't a good way to live, but I feel like it did make me stronger in a way. I went through a lot. When I was 8 years old, my mom said that she was pregnant with her 3rd child. I already had a brother, and he's younger, so I'm the older child. I was really happy. I was thrilled, actually. I knew she was doing drugs with him. Any 8-year-old wouldn't have a clue, but I had to grow up. I had to, in a way, be my own parent. So when my brother was born, he was so adorable, and gosh, I loved him.
There didn't seem to be many people around showing her how to take care of herself properly. Thinking that's how she should take care of herself, maybe that's why she's reluctant to take advice from other people.
As days went on, I did kind of take the role of being a parent in a way. I still remember one time in particular when my parents were on so many drugs that they were like passed out. My baby brother was crying.
Later on, she tells this story and goes into greater detail. This is one of those stories where people aren't sure if it's true or not, but the fact that she's told it so many times and it's usually the same way, I think that it's true. Also, I think she had family members somehow confirm it over the years.
I wasn't sure why, so I went into the room of where they were, and it was because his crib was by a curtain string was wrapped around his neck. I will never forget that day as long as I live. Even now, it's emotional for me.
It's really not a position an 8-year-old should be in.
His face was purple, he was screaming, crying. To put it shortly, I had to save his life, and I did. Then I realized that I don't think my parents will ever change. I was a 9-year-old. I was taking on the role of being a mother. One day when I was at school, I think 3rd or 4th grade, I got a call to the office. There were police there, and I wasn't sure what was really happening, and come to find out, I was being put into foster care. I was being put into foster care with my one brother, but my little brother was being put into a separate home. After being in foster care for over a year, I was actually in a children's shelter for longer than that. I found out that my brother was actually going to be an adopted child. He was going to be put in closed adoption, which meant I would never be allowed to see him again. It broke my heart, and it still does. And it happened 12 years ago. In a way, I felt like my own child was being adopted.
Somewhat good news, she does end up reuniting with one of these brothers.
So it was just a hard time for me. After trying to accept it, I was thrown around into different foster homes with my other brother, and soon we got separated. We were separated for a few years. It was very hard. A lot of the time I felt alone and just confused with life.
Understandably so, considering the situation.
When I turned 12, my parents finally decided to get their act together, and we went to court, and we had a 6-month trial to live with them. That trial turned into 2 years, but it was a failed trial. The whole time my family was just getting worse and worse. I started smoking marijuana. I turned to the wrong type of people to hang out with. My brother started acting out. He started hitting me.
That's so unfortunate.
My parents got worse. Their drug addiction went to a whole new level. We actually lived in a trailer. That's mainly what I lived. Whenever I lived with my parents, that's mainly where we lived. It was the smallest trailer ever. I never saw my dad, even though we were under the same roof. He had people coming in and out of the home all hours of the day, all hours of the night to buy his drugs. My parents actually got separated at this time, which was hard to handle. I guess it was best for them, but it was still hard. One day I was actually texting a friend and I told her that
She also does a video on this and gets a little more in depth on that situation.
I wanted to die. I didn't want to be alive anymore. Her mom found the text message and her mom brought the text to my school. I ended up being put in a mental hospital. I didn't think I needed it. I wasn't really gonna kill myself. I was just really depressed. Just life was not going how I wanted it to.
Destiny talks about the Code Red incident that Amberlynn claims never happened. During that time, Destiny had mentioned how Amberlynn had threatened to harm herself if Destiny left to go to her mom's that day. Amberlynn said no, she didn't, and that she would never. But it seems like she has in the past. Whether or not she did that day depends which side of the story you believe, but it's not something that she's never done before. It's not a good situation to put anyone in, that's for sure.
When I got that 6-month trial to be with my family again, I honestly thought that they were going to change forever, but they didn't. Things got so much worse and I didn't know how to handle it. And saying I was going to die felt like the easiest answer. I was in the mental hospital for about 6 days, and obviously they diagnosed me with depression, which I already knew. I was diagnosed with depression since the age of 10, and I was taking antidepressants for I don't even know how long. After I left the mental hospital, I took a whole new meaning of life because I saw people in there that were mental. I'm not trying to be mean in any way, but I don't think I was meant to be there, but it did change my life. And that I do appreciate. Every day since then, I never wished a day of my life that I wasn't alive. Somewhere in my younger years,
I wonder if this experience of her being institutionalized is one of the reasons why she doesn't think that she could do inpatient care for her eating disorder.
My mom did have another child. I held him once. She put him up for close adoption the day he was born. I know my 2 brothers are out there, and more than anything, I just hope that one day they can look at me and I can look at them. We know that we're family. I miss them every day. Even if I knew one brother longer than the other one, I love them both equally. And more than anything, being able to see them again would mean the world to me. As everything got worse and worse within my life, my parents started taking more drugs. Even though my parents were separated, my mom was living down the street with her boyfriend in a different trailer, which was literally 10 feet away. So I was in class yet again. I get called to the office about school. I never went. I didn't care about school. Things that were happening at home were ruining my education because that's all I thought about. I'd either miss school or I'd just not care. Like, I'd go and I wouldn't do any of the work. School was hard. I got made fun of every single day. The few friends I did have actually weren't my friends. They weren't. I mean, the way they treated me isn't how a friend should treat another friend. Every day I was bullied. I was the smelly kid. I was the fat girl. That's how people knew me. I was Fat Amber. I didn't know how to handle it, but I just got bigger and bigger. But as I was in class one day, I got called to the office. The cops came, and yet again, me and my brother were being put into foster care. It was hard. That's the biggest word you can use for such an experience. Is it's hard. It's overwhelming and depressing. You don't know what to do when you're put into strangers' homes. You don't know what to do when you're put into a children's shelter. You kind of just have to go with the flow. It's like you're caged in. It's just hard. But this time was a little different. I was in the shelter for months, and I had this daily visit with my mom where I was allowed to spend the whole day with her, with my brother as well, once a week. We did that, and I was just texting my friend, simply joking, saying I should live with you because she was my best friend at the time. And little did I know, 2 months later, I was living with her. It was absolutely insane. I don't know how it happened. It happened so quickly, and honestly, at the time, I thought this was beginning to a whole new life that I was gonna love every minute of.
I wonder if she felt that same way when she moved in with Crystal and her parents.
But I was definitely wrong.
Okay, so that was part 1. Now we're on to part 2, which was recorded and released on the same day.
So after being put into several different foster homes with strangers, and even one foster home with my aunt, which clearly didn't work out. Nothing worked. I was even in a group home for 2 years.
I wonder if she moved in with Aunt Tammy or if it was a different aunt.
I was 10 and 11. That was when I was separated from my brother. Nothing was working out. So when I had the opportunity to live with my best friend, I was so happy. But her and I became distant. I was still depressed. As much as I wanted to be happy, I was still inside depressed. I went through so much in my life.
Well, at this point, she had a lot to be depressed about.
Things that I've witnessed with my own eyes at such a young age was something that people who are 60 years old never even experienced. And
she's not wrong.
It makes me stronger. But at the time, inside, I was weak. All I did was sleep. I just stayed on my bed and watched TV, and I ate and I ate. Food was my best friend. And I think she noticed, and she didn't like being around me. Neither did my own brother. I was alone. It was hard to be alone again when you were alone your whole life. I really was. I was alone. Feeling alone when so many people around you is one of the worst feelings in the world. More than anything, I just wanted somebody, and that somebody turned out to be food again. I have to admit, after being pretty much tortured by her and my brother.
Whoa, tortured by them. That's a strong word.
I climbed my way up to being 420 pounds, and I will never forget that day when I weighed in and I was 420 pounds, and for some reason I feel like I even weighed more at one point. It was shocking. People made fun of me still. I mean, we were almost 18 years old and I was being made fun of still. I mean, when do you grow up, honestly? It was just hard.
Some people never grow up when it comes to trying to shame others.
When I turned 18, I moved to Oklahoma to be with some of my family. And yet again, I thought that was going to be a new beginning for me, and it didn't work. And I wanted it to so bad. Things were happening, and I had my first anxiety attack there, which was...
In 2016, while living in Florida with Destiny, she goes into more detail about her first anxiety attack when she was living in Oklahoma with her mom and grandmother.
Horrible, and pretty soon I was diagnosed with panic disorder, and it's just so much was happening, and my mom was still doing drugs because she was also living in Oklahoma at the time. I just felt hopeless. I knew my parents were never going to change, and I wanted them to so bad, but they just weren't. While I was in Oklahoma, I was in a long distance relationship, and I was going to go visit my girlfriend, and not my current girlfriend, I'm just mentioning that. I was going to go visit my girlfriend, and she lived in Arizona, so I went to go visit her, but while I was in Arizona, I was kicked out of Oklahoma. I got a text from my mom.
She was kicked out of the whole state of Oklahoma. I don't think that's what she means.
Saying that my grandma did not want me living in her home, so I was stuck. I didn't know what to do. So I stayed in Arizona. My girlfriend's mom did not want that at all. She hated me. So did her boyfriend. Several times he threatened to kill me.
That doesn't sound like a very good living situation.
I was abused there a lot in several different ways. I slowly started falling out of love with my current girlfriend and realizing that
Probably by the sounds of it.
the person I should be with was right before my eyes, and I didn't even realize it. The current girlfriend I have now, her name is Crystal.
Right before her eyes on her cell phone or computer screen.
And she's changed my life. I'm sorry. One day in Arizona, I meet her online. We just talk and talk. She's funny, she's silly. She really lights up my world. While living in Arizona, I mean, Crystal would text all the time, and I mean, she didn't start lighting up my world right off the bat. We were
That's such a funny line.
just friends. She was just funny, and my attention became more towards her and not so much towards my current girlfriend, because how I was treated.
Which is funny because she says when she started talking to Destiny online that they were just friends and she wasn't looking for a relationship, but then it just one day hit her that this was the girl that she wanted to be with.
By her and by her family, it rubbed me wrong, and it wasn't right. I still remember the first time I ever told Crystal that I was in love with her. It was over the phone. I was actually sitting outside of Dunkin' Donuts in like the middle of the night. I know, random. And then a few months later, her and her mom came and visited me, and it was incredible.
A few months. Oh my goodness, so the whole time she'd be still living with her ex. I think she talks about them having an open relationship or something too. So this could have been around that time.
The girlfriend I had then didn't approve of this, but I had to be honest with her that
Yeah, because she would approve of it, right?
I was in love with somebody else. And as much as I wanted to try and work out the relationship I was in, I just knew it wasn't gonna happen. Things were falling apart, and things were falling together so perfectly with Crystal that I couldn't ignore it. One night, me and the current girlfriend got in a huge argument, and I just couldn't deal. I finally just said, I'm done. I gave Crystal a call. Next morning, I was actually getting on a plane to be with her. Her parents paid, and I appreciate
The next morning. Oh my gosh. I wonder how long she actually was in Arizona for. She'd have to pack up all of her belongings and go. And you know how she likes to collect things. She probably had a great big perfume and book and jewelry collection. Who knows? Maybe she only started collecting those things when she moved in with Crystal. But I kind of doubt it.
everything her parents have done for me. They're like parents I never had in a way. Yes, we have ups and downs, but doesn't anybody? I mean, that's part of life, to be able to have ups and downs but still know the true meaning of life, and that people are so kind if you really give them a chance. I just appreciate them so much. And for the first time, I can really say that they have changed my life. Since I've been here, I've finally been urged to get healthy. I've been losing weight, and I've been doing it because of them. If it wasn't for them, I'd weigh way more than 420 pounds, and I can tell you that right now.
Which is unfortunate because after she moves out, that kind of is what happens.
They have helped me in ways that I can't even express, and I appreciate them so much. I love you, Crystal. I know you're watching this, and I just want you to know that I love you so much. You really do mean the world to me. So this is where I'm at now. I'm living with Crystal and her parents. I'm really happy. In this video, I kind of just skimmed over like the gruesome parts. I didn't want to get into detail like my life too much. But if you have any questions, you can leave them in the comments section because I will answer them. Even if you watch this far, I appreciate it so much. I kind of just wanted to give you guys a little idea of where I come from, because no matter what, where I come from is a huge story and it will never be able to be expressed in a little short video. But I do appreciate you guys for watching.
She's 22 at this point. She can't condense her 22 years into a 15-minute video. Yep, makes sense. A lot of years.
Again, if you have any questions, just leave them down and I will answer them. I hope everyone's having a great day. I feel better for kind of getting this off my chest because it is good to know who is behind the video. Now you guys kind of do have an idea of who is behind this video. And through it all, I'm still me. And even though my parents are never going to change, I'm 22 and they're still the way they were from day one. I know that I can be a better person, whether my brother falls in their footsteps or not. I still love him too.
I think her brother ends up going to jail for a little bit for drug possession.
Knowing that I can be stronger than to be like them makes me feel like I'm gonna be alright. I really am.
Okay, so there's the emotional part of the video. Now let's see what else we got for the next couple days of vlogging, I think. Alright, so it's the next day, November 25th, 2013, and Amberlynn is giving us an update on her squat challenge, day 7.
Hi everyone. Really no makeup, hair up, a mess. I practically just woke up. I did my squats. I had to do 80. It was 16 each, so I came out to 80. If you hear noises, it's him. If you can see him. The floor's a mess right now. We're in the middle of cleaning and stuff. I did them and they're not hurting anymore. It's just since I'm doing so many, like, my heart beats fast and breathing faster and all that, so that's good, I guess. For how I felt doing 80, I'm not really sure if I'm able to actually do 200 when the time comes, but I'm gonna try my hardest. But
hopefully the time comes.
I did my weigh-in, so I'll be posting a video of that after this one, and I hope everyone's having a good day. Bye. Alright,
so the next video she put out that day is called How I Like My Bigelow Vanilla Chai Tea. We have some background music. There you have it, some iced tea. Alright, so it's the same day, and here's the video called My Weigh In and Goals for This Week that she said she would be posting.
Hi everyone, this is my weigh-in video.
She already doesn't seem too happy about what she's going to be telling us.
So I'm just going to talk about the week, kind of, and then I'll do my weigh-in at the end of the video. So I started off this week saying that I was going to dance every day and that I was going to eat no more than 1,700 calories a day. I'm actually going to do a calorie limit of 1,700 calories. For this whole week, I will be doing 15 minutes of dancing every day. If you know me, you know.
If we know her, she just started posting last week.
That I set goals and I do not follow through. But did I this week?
Well, at least she's being honest.
I will answer that question. For the dancing, I think I discussed this already, that I decided to do the squat challenge. I did mention yesterday that I was going to be dancing as my exercise, but I did dance yesterday. But my friend on Facebook, she posted that she's doing a squat challenge for 30 days, and when I saw that, I was like, oh my gosh, that'd be perfect. So I'm actually going to do that, and today was day 1, and I did it. And I'm actually on day 7, and I did it, and I'm succeeding at that, which is shocking because I've tried this squat challenge so many times and didn't make it past day 2 because I didn't want to. I was lazy, and it hurt. But I'm getting through it, and I'm doing it.
She pushed through it and she's been doing it.
No, I'm not dancing because I don't exercise, so I wanted to kind of start with one exercise and then work my way up to more. After the 30-day squat challenge, I think I'm gonna come up with another challenge. I already have some ideas and I'll keep you guys posted. As for the 1,700 calories.
She does come up with other challenges for herself.
I didn't do it. I went through the week not even counting calories. I was eyeballing everything and I was doing great. I was down about 2 points something when Thursday came along, or was it Wednesday? I don't know. Thursday or Wednesday.
Either way. Dun dun dun.
And I was like, wow, I can actually lose weight without counting calories. I was like, that's awesome, because
2 days in.
Counting calories for me is very overwhelming. It takes up a lot of my time, especially because I don't cook our dinner. Crystal's mom does. If I'm counting calories, I want to know everything that's in the food. I want to know.
So it sounds like she's being all or nothing.
How much and this and that. And I know for a fact that it annoys everybody because I'm very accurate when I'm counting calories, and I don't like that about myself because it does annoy people and it even annoys myself. After Thursday came along, or Wednesday, why am I not remembering? I'm not feeling too good. I had a banana for breakfast. It wasn't even a full banana. Yes, I think it was after Thursday because Friday is when I went out to eat the Peter Chang's, but
We tried to braise beef again.
Yeah, you can bring food.
And You really need to film it before you start eating.
Oh, it's alright. They're gonna hear you say that.
You're officially in the vlog.
This was on Bizarre Foods. Yep.
They were charged as a duck.
Well, eventually. Bananas ruined my life.
Alright, so that's the end of that video.
So, Friday, I ate more than I should.
Okay, so it's the next day, November 23rd, 2013, and we have a squat challenge day 5.
Let me tell you, today's the first day where it was actually like hard to do. My heart was beating fast. I was breathing a little harder. My legs were feeling it, definitely feeling it. Saturday, ate more than I should. This is a mini coconut macaroon ice cream. Yes, it's not the greatest for you, but if you need yourself some ice cream and you want just a serving, I recommend these little mini things. This is by far my favorite ice cream in the world. I noticed I got 3 thumbs down. And last night, I ate more than I should. I can tell you one thing. When I do these squats now, the front of my thighs hurt bad. It could be 2 things. I'm doing these right and it's working. I'm doing them wrong. I highly doubt I'm doing them wrong. I don't know why I do this to myself. I just do. I've had a problem with my weight and food my whole life. I can't change it overnight, even though I've been doing this for 2 years now, trying to lose weight. People around me look at me and think that this is so easy for me to lose weight, but when it's an emotional thing, it's not easy. I look at food for comfort when I'm upset and it comforts me perfectly, but afterwards I feel nothing but guilt and I feel disgust. I'm not getting the outcome I wanted. It's just, I don't know what to do.
Almost like it's an addiction.
I don't have willpower like I used to. I want willpower like I used to. I just can't find it.
I wonder if she means the willpower she found when she moved in with Crystal and Crystal's family.
I'm motivated by so many of you who are watching this and talking to me, and I appreciate it so much. I am inspired by you guys. I have help. I have support. I think more than anything, I just need the help from myself, if that makes sense.
It probably took moving in with Crystal and Crystal's family to find the motivation and the willpower to change her behavior.
So now I will tell you my weigh-in, and I will tell you what I plan for this week. My weigh-in was 368.0 last week. My weigh-in today was 368.0. So I stayed the exact same. If I would have just followed through what I was doing, even without counting the calories, I would be down at least 4 pounds. But these last few days, something happened and I'm not sure what.
4 pounds in 1 week is a lot. I mean, that's what you're gonna get if you're restricting as much as she's trying to.
The weekends for me are always the worst. I need to somehow grasp on to, if I eat out, eat healthy. And if I do eat healthy, don't let it trigger something in my head. Because every time I eat out, whether it's healthy or not, it triggers something in my head for the rest of the day that makes me think I can eat whatever I want. Triggers for me are all over the place. Maybe I can make a video about it. I have a lot. For today, I'm thinking that, no, not for today, sorry. For the whole week, I want to eat no more than 1,700 calories. I know I said this last week, but I feel like if I can do it at least 2 days, that's more than I did last week. So I guess that's what I can aim for and try for. I will continue my squat challenge. I understand that it's Thanksgiving on Thursday. I'd probably eat 1,700 calories in just stuffing. No, but really. So when it comes to Thanksgiving, no, I will not be counting calories, if any of you are wondering. No, I will not even be thinking about my health that day. Maybe I can make a short video regarding that, about what I do plan on doing on Thanksgiving, so you guys can get ideas, I guess. I don't know. But overall, Thanksgiving, I'm just not gonna think about my weight. But I will make a video on that. I will talk about it a little more.
Which I think she does, and we'll watch that soon.
This week, I want to be down at least 3 pounds. I remember the days where I was down 3 pounds a day, but I'm never gonna be.
You just said 3 pounds a day. That was on the 1,000 calories a day diet.
That again, because I've yo-yo dieted so much that it has messed up my metabolism, and it's just sucks. It really does. So my goal for this week is to do 1,700 calories, my squat challenge, and to be down at least 3 pounds next week. I will make a video and let you guys know if I succeeded at those goals. And I appreciate you for watching this video. I hope you subscribe. Just have a good day, like I always say. Bye.
Okay, so she released another video this day on November 25th, 2013. This one's called Forever Intertwined and Paranormal Purse. She don't believe in no ghosts, though.
Amber, why do you constantly rub not believing in ghosts in Becky's face just to make her mad like you do it on purpose up at this point? Listen.
Because it's a hoot and berry. It's not like mean or vicious. It's hilarious.
Wifey and her had this conversation today, didn't you?
Mm-hmm. We did.
Wifey believes in ghosts too. So me and Wifey are going to go believe in ghosts together.
Yeah, but she doesn't want to be around a ghost.
I ain't afraid of no ghosts.
I ain't scared of no ghosts.
Curly hair. Frizzy hair. Curly hair. My shirt says sarcasm. Just one more service. I provide.
Get used to that shirt. It doesn't go anywhere for a very long time.
Ringo, why are you in the laundry basket? What? Are you jealous? Are you jealous? Forever. Why do you gotta ruin everything? Forever. Get your tail out the way. Dancing forever.
Smokes is not in the way.
Botching it up. So I have used this purse 2 times. It's adorable, right? Well, I don't know why, but both times I've used it, obviously I placed my phone in there and I'm not using it, but both times I've used it, I've pulled out my phone and my phone has been completely off and I can't even turn it on unless I do some like thing where I press the top button and the home screen button. If you have an iPhone, you know what 2 buttons I'm talking about. But I don't understand why this is happening. If any of you know, leave a comment. I mean, is it the metal? I mean, what the hell is it? Excuse my language. I'm just so frustrated because I love this purse and that cannot possibly be a coincidence. My girlfriend's hair. After I give her a head massage. Right side, left side, forever intertwined.
Okay, so it's the next day, November 26, 2013. This one is called My Confession. And it's only 2 minutes long, so let's see what happens.
Oh, I don't even know how to start this. I plan to only eat 1,700 calories for this week every day besides Thanksgiving, and I already messed up. Today's only the first day.
I wonder if they ordered Chinese food again.
I honestly don't know what to do. I just don't know what to do. I keep turning to food for whatever reason.
So it's a lot of silence, this confession.
I just felt like maybe I should just be honest and let you guys know in real time instead of telling you next week that I messed up. But I messed up now and I feel like, how am I gonna get back on track tomorrow if I already messed up? I kind of feel like I already ruined my week.
Tomorrow's gonna be day 1 again, and it doesn't have to be a whole week that you wait for. That's unfortunate.
It's a bad way to think, but that's just how I feel.
It's almost like an excuse to do it.
I don't know. I don't even know if I'll post this video. If I do, I'll probably just post it tomorrow. Thanks for watching and have a good day or night or whatever. And subscribe to see if I ever get back on track again.
Okay, so this video is filmed on November 26, 2013, and it's called Squat Challenge Day 8.
Hello everyone, so today is day 8 of the squat challenge. I woke up knowing I was gonna have to do them and I wasn't really dreading it, which is weird to me because I dread any type of exercise. So I looked at my squat challenge instructions and day 8 is rest day, so I didn't have to do them. I'm not gonna say I'm disappointed because everyone likes a day off. So I did get a day off, but yeah, so I just wanted to let you guys, like, update you guys on my squats, even though there was nothing really to update you on. My legs are not hurting.
Well, that's good. She'll be ready for Squat Challenge Day 9.
Which I find very strange, but yeah, that's about it. I just wanted to let you guys know, since I've been doing it every single day, that today's just a rest day and my legs aren't hurting, and that's about it. So if you're doing the challenge with me, you're off today too, so I hope you're having a good day. Bye.
Alright, so this was released on the same day, November 26, 2013, and it's called Outfit of the Day, Funny Tweet, and Mario Party Showdown.
Such a perfect little kitty. Hi everyone, I'm going grocery shopping, so I kind of just wanted to show my jewelry again. Don't ask why. Anyways, so today I'm wearing all black, so I decided to put some color in with some jewelry. So I have these, which I got at Charlotte Russe, of course. I have this ring, which I got at, where did I get that? The Renaissance Festival. And I'm debating whether if I want to wear this or not, because, I mean, that's more of a green, that's kind of more of a blue. I don't know. We'll see.
They look like they're similar flowers, so they match well.
And of course, my famous cat hair. Yeah, cat hair's not famous. My famous jasmine braid. Today it's kind of messy though. And of course, I have no necklace, so I'm wearing a skull. What's this called? Scarf? I'm tired, don't ask. And yes, there's a messy room. That's Ninja Moose.
Finally, we've been introduced.
Just saying. He's part of the family.
Now we know.
Definitely part of the family now. Going from this purse to this purse.
It's the haunted purse.
So my girlfriend and I are about to play Mario Party 8. I'm gonna be Daisy and she's gonna be Toad, and we have to play against 2 computers. So stick around if you want to see who's gonna win. Now that is the kind of bed I want to lay on every single night. Look at my poor purse. It has like black randomly because of this part, I'm assuming. I have no idea. I don't know how to fix it. It makes me sad. I'm still gonna use it. It's one of my favorites. So if anyone was curious, this is my whole outfit. Yes, I need to lose weight. Now do you see why I'm trying? Yeah, this is my girlfriend's mom's closet, and those are supposed to go on her helmet when she rides a motorcycle. Don't ask. This is me.
Kind of random. I wonder why she's in there.
Yep. Okay, and the winner is...
Yeah.
Crystal, of course. She wins at every single game. Do not let her fool you.
Alright, so we have another video from that day. This one's called Kung Fu Ninja Cat. So far I see Monkey the dog. I wonder how this is going to become a cat video. Alright, we're gonna watch this slow down now. It's always fun having more than one animal in the house. Alright, so it's the next day, November 27th, 2013, and this one's called Squat Challenge Day 9 and Getting Ready for Thanksgiving.
Hi everybody, sorry about this. I just got out of the shower. I just wanted to film my squat challenge video. So today's day 9. I had to do 90 squats and I did each and every one of them. I didn't wake up with pain, but as I was doing the squats, for some reason only my left thigh hurt this time, so that was strange. Yeah, I'm still doing them. After I was almost done with the full set of squats, I realized, I even said this to myself, I don't think I'm gonna be able to do 200 because, I mean, I'm obese, really obese. Y'all know my weight. I've told you before.
So she might as well just give up.
And for how my heart beats doing 90 of them, I'm terrified to double that by doing 200. I mean, that's not quite doubled, but you know what I mean. It's more than doubled. So I'm just very, very scared to do them because coming from somebody who never exercises to all of a sudden I'm gonna whoop out 200 squats, it's gonna be scary, but I'm gonna try. I was feeling a bit discouraged today because it's just getting harder.
She's actually quit working out before, thinking that it was making her gain weight.
Obviously it's because I'm doing more and more each day, but I want it to get easier. And I mean, I guess it's a good thing that my heart's beating fast and stuff like that, but in a way it's kind of frightening because I am so big, but I'm gonna do it. I'm sorry I'm shaking so much. But anyways, now I'm gonna go downstairs and I'm gonna help my girlfriend's mom. Well, me and my girlfriend are gonna go downstairs and help her with taking off the ends of tons and tons and tons and tons of fresh green beans. But it's definitely worth it because it's one of my favorite dishes that my girlfriend's mom makes. It's really delicious. If you don't like green beans and you tried these green beans, you'd like green beans. It's that simple. But anyways, happy Thanksgiving Eve. I don't know if people say that, but I'm gonna say that. I hope everyone's having a good day and I'll talk to you later. Bye.
Tell me they're cutting them one at a time.
Yep. You want a green bean? Tell everybody you want a green bean. Good boys.
Any flour.
So how much chocolate's in everything?
24 and so 6, so 30 ounces of semi-sweet, 6 ounces of unsweetened, and a pound of butter, and a little bit of sugar.
And a pound of butter and a little bit of sugar. It's a lot. But it is what it is. It's a dessert.
I mean, a little bit of flour. It's kind of like making a lava cake, hardly any flour.
Alright, so we're on the same day, and she did another video called Thanksgiving on a Diet, which she had mentioned that she was going to record this video earlier.
I decided to film a video about what I plan on doing for Thanksgiving and what I plan on doing the following days after Thanksgiving. I know from firsthand that counting calories during a holiday or just an event where there's food and people and talking and snacks everywhere, it's possible. Of course it's possible. But one thing I learned is that aside from it being possible, it's probably the better option. But I feel like Thanksgiving comes once a year. There are 365 days of a year, obviously. There's only a few holidays where we get all these good dishes, good meals, good company. So my question for myself is, would I rather feel down in the dumps all day because I'm actually sitting there counting calories all day long while everyone else is just kind of enjoying themselves? Or would I rather be happy, enjoy my day, don't count calories, but know that the next day I'm back to doing what I need to do?
Wouldn't you have to be doing what you need to do in order to get back to doing it? It didn't sound like she was doing much of her counting calories this week or last.
And honestly, that's an easy answer for me. I plan on not even thinking about calories tomorrow. I feel like on a day like Thanksgiving or Christmas,
Which would be 2 days out of the year rather than one, right? And then let's just not mention all the weekends, all the other holidays. What's the point of even counting calories to begin with?
calories shouldn't matter. Sometimes, let me re-put this. People who aren't trying to lose weight go out their day and just enjoy their day without counting calories. I understand that us people who need to lose weight count calories and count points every day, and that's what we're used to. But it's a good idea to sometimes just take a break from that. I'm not saying take a break and gain 10 pounds. I'm saying take a break for one day, enjoy yourself, enjoy your Thanksgiving, and eat that stuffing. Eat as much as you want, but that's just one day. And that's what I plan on doing.
I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure that over this next month, she gains about 10 pounds from not sticking to a diet and just eating what she wants during the holiday season.
I feel like it's worth it to enjoy myself, because if I sit around and count calories while everyone else eats what they want, and I'm just not gonna have a good time. I'm not saying ruin your weight loss journey. I'm not saying go out and gain your 10 pounds. I'm not saying don't count calories today and then just continue that path on. I'm not saying that. I'm saying just for tomorrow, enjoy yourself. And whether you enjoy yourself counting calories or not, as long as you're having a good time, that's what matters. And sometimes you can't let calories ruin your day. You just can't. And I can't. I just can't do it. So tomorrow for Thanksgiving, I plan on enjoying my time. I'm not saying I'm gonna eat until I'm sick. I'm not gonna do that. I'm just gonna enjoy my time, and that's what matters. I know that after Thanksgiving, we have leftovers galore. That's when you need to learn maybe to control yourself more with those leftovers. If you enjoy yourself that one day.
Well, the leftovers are for everyone, not just hers, so there wouldn't be a big amount to have for leftovers for like 3 or 4 days if she was living alone, but she's living with more people, so she probably would have to control herself either way.
On Thanksgiving, you're not going to feel so tempted to continue, or not to continue, you're not going to feel so tempted to eat a lot of the leftovers. You're gonna feel in a way satisfied for the time you had during Thanksgiving, and you're gonna go through those next few days with those leftovers counting calories.
That is some wishful thinking.
And if you don't want to count calories, don't. If you don't want to do your Weight Watchers points, don't. If you don't want to follow whatever plan you're doing, then don't. But I think that's up to you to decide. And in my opinion, if you just enjoy yourself on Thanksgiving, it's going to make things so much easier the next few days with those leftovers. I already heard my girlfriend's mom talking about how we're going to be eating the leftovers for the next few days. And I already know in my mind that counting calories will be hard.
That's like a couple family meals. They must be cooking a lot of food.
But I can do it. I know I can. Sometimes, if you can, maybe you don't have the leftovers. If it's like a trigger for you, maybe you can eat something else while your family eats leftovers. But I just think that you shouldn't beat yourself up over a holiday. I feel like, why do you need to count calories on a holiday like Thanksgiving? Just be thankful you're living. Be thankful. Just be thankful and just enjoy your time and spend time with your family or friends or whoever you're spending time with, because I think that's all that matters when it comes down to it. It's one day out of the year. Yes, Christmas is coming up and I plan on having the same speech with you guys. Just enjoy your holiday. There's no need to count calories, but if that's what you plan on doing, then I'm proud of you. But if you don't, I'm still proud of you, because I just just can't express it enough. Enjoy your day, because sometimes for some people, they don't get to enjoy Thanksgiving like we do. Just be grateful for what you have, and whether you're following your plan or whether you're not, I just hope you have a good Thanksgiving. I think that you should eat a piece of dessert for me. I know I plan on eating some, just saying. But this was just a video to tell you guys what I plan on doing, maybe give you guys an idea whether you're debating, oh, should I diet or should I not? And like I always say, I don't think I've ever told you guys, but it's not about dieting, it's about changing your lifestyle. And I think a normal person does eat more on a holiday. And if you plan on changing your lifestyle, then you should work it into holidays. Part of being a human is enjoying yourself on Thanksgiving. And I know you will, whatever choice you make. I'm sorry for making this video so long. I know a lot of people out there feel bad for wanting to enjoy themselves and not count calories and not count points or carbs or whatever you're doing, but you should not get down on yourself and you should not feel bad. This is coming from someone who's constantly feeling bad about the choices I make, but I know tomorrow I'm gonna have a good time, and I hope you do too. And if you're not subscribed, subscribe. And if you're not smiling, smile. And I will see you guys later. Bye.
Alright, so that's all we're gonna do for today. The next video we're gonna do is gonna be her Thanksgiving celebration. Probably noticed a little guest back there. She's never too far away. Another good day down memory lane. Thanks for joining me, and I'll see you next time.